Ever since I first loaded up Minecraft in 2011, I've spent most of my time behind a screen playing survival games like Just Survive. In 2018, Just Survive was sadly shut off forever, but just a few years later people reverse engineered the code to make it playable again. A lot of the games we'll be exploring today technically shouldn't exist. Say, I am a dirty little cheat, like Rust Legacy, and the only reason people can play them is because of community efforts to preserve a game that was too good to lose.
Help me, guys, help me! Guys, help me!
Today we'll be exploring 5 survival games, all with drastically different characteristics and mechanics, but they all have one thing in common: a small or even non-existent community. The first game I discovered was hiding behind the biggest survival game on Steam, Rust. Now, although Rust has increased in popularity almost every single year since its initial release, there are corners of its community that, like Minecraft, became infatuated with certain versions. Rust Legacy is a product of that nostalgia, a community-driven project to bring back the 2013 and 2015 version of Rust. I chose the 2015 download and joined the most popular server with 3 other people. So there's one server with 3 people. For some reason I expected more. There's literally nobody. There's a couple people typing in chat and they're clearly friends. But there's nobody. I think there's 3 of maybe 4 of us on this server. And the map is huge. Like, I'm never gonna find them. Now, apart from the couple people talking in chat in other languages, I felt pretty alone stumbling across this map. I built an almost complete base about 40 minutes in, which was when I discovered the 2 C4s hiding in my inventory. Earlier on, I saw a fella living nearby, and he was online, so I thought this might be a nice first raid for me. I can get through this door. Right. Well, this is awkward. Since Rust Legacy is reasonably empty nowadays, the most exciting events are airdrops, because you're almost guaranteed to find at least one other guy with similar ideas. Shotgun shells, wait, that is perfect. That is actually perfect. Oh! No, wait, that's perfect. Oh my god. Oh! You destroyed me, man. Oh, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, shit. I believe these were obtained with blood money. Sadstone was the person who killed me at this airdrop, and it turns out he was also a cheater. No, I can't take handouts from this guy, man. He's hacking. Wow. Thank you. Can I ask, why do you hack? You're a hacker. Admit it. Say, I am a dirty little cheat. He just got banned as soon as I was telling him to admit he was cheating. Oh, that is so good. I should have assumed Rust would have cheaters wherever you go, but hacking on a community-made nostalgia version is genuinely some of the saddest shit I think I've ever seen. In the chaos of the past 20 minutes, I spooked a random guy in the south of the map called Tython. I planned to give him my loot from the hacker, but when we met up, he refused.
Bro, I got my Discord name, can you add me?
Yeah.
Bro, it is your first raid, please.
Yeah.
When you hit the door with hexes, it will break down if it is wooden door.
Do you play Rust?
I was playing old, yes, Legacy times, yes, but I don't like new Rust.
Oh, why? Recoil or?
New one, I think you need to do a lot of PvP, and I don't like PvP so much. I think survival is very limited in new Rust. In Legacy, survival better. Because of
yeah. Oh!
Yes.
Oh, look!
Look it, bro.
I saw this base being built just an hour ago, and now we were deep in their core, taking every single last one of their items, for the price of just a few stone hatchets. Tython was the brains behind this operation, and as we went on, each room seemed to have more and more loot.
Oh, you can get it, bro. Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Other guns, you can get it. Yes, I can give you.
Oh,
Yes, I can give you.
oh, thank
I
you.
only want to hecklet. I only want this hecklet and pickaxe, okay?
Are you sure? Really?
Yes, because we will continue, bro. We have 2 more doors.
Yeah, I think you're maybe right. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
bro. You must see this.
Oh,
Bro, shotguns.
you take what you want. You take everything.
No, bro, I only want bolt and C4, okay?
Okay, okay. Cool, cool.
Also, do you have research kit? You must learn it, okay? Bro, we got very good loot, by the way. It was your first raid.
My first raid.
Yes, yes.
That was so good.
Normally, raids is made by other items, like C4 and okay. But it was very good starting point. Bro, I need some wooden items, okay?
By the third room, we didn't even have any more space to take any loot, so Tython took us to the coast, where he began work on a base for us. I got very lucky with my base, because I killed a random guy at an airdrop, and he basically dropped all the supplies I needed for a base, bar obviously the roof parts. This new base was different though. All we had was a few walls, 2 metal doors, and past that, we had to farm for everything else. Do you mean this? Look, look.
No. Yes,
Oh.
wood wall. Yes, wood
Wood
wall.
wall?
Yes.
Yeah, take. That's for you.
Ah, thank you, bro.
I also have these.
Let's put it here. I think
Yep.
here is good.
Yeah, looks good.
I think
Okay.
3 by 3 is good.
Look. I dropped wood planks.
Okay.
Tython did all the work on the base. I broke some tree piles down and gave him the wood, but this base was his project.
Can you give me low price point?
Yep.
Okay. I hope it will enough for the furnace. Okay, first furnace in here. Did you use your sleeping bag?
Oh no, how do I?
Okay, in chest,
Yeah.
get your sleeping bag. Okay, did you find it?
Yep.
Okay, take it.
Next to yours, it says you can't place, not on your ownership.
Really? Ah, okay, I need to share it to you. Okay, for now, you can do it.
I did it.
Okay, bro, if you have any wood or metal, can you bring it into chest?
Yeah, it's in chests. Yep.
Okay, thank you, bro. See you.
Okay, see you, bro. Will you be on tomorrow?
Yes, I will enter this game tomorrow. Okay? Yes, tomorrow we can play.
Okay, cool.
See you, bro.
See you, bro. Bye-bye. After getting situated and moving most of the loot from our raid, we decided to take a break. Or at least I did. Oh my god, he did so much work on the base. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh my god, it keeps going. Tython clearly worked deep into the night because the base I logged into in the morning was about 3 times the size it was when I left at night. But there was one problem. No. No way. We got raided. I'm so surprised. There's like 5 people on at maximum. And you can still get raided, even when it's like a base like that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That must have taken him like a good couple or probably 3 or 4 extra hours to farm and make. And it's just gone like that. And that's why Rust is so goddamn harsh. Within the 10 hours that I was offline, someone or a group of people had done to us what we did to that base. It took me less than 5 hours of Rust Legacy to experience the karma of survival games, but also the communities that these games attract. These games get very, very bad reps, and that's totally fair for the most part. But Tython is an absolute legend, and hopefully I can run it again with him sometime on this game or any other. I decided to ask him if it would be okay to show our adventure in this video, and in Tython fashion, he told me not to include our fails, which there honestly weren't many of. I'm hoping some of you check this community project out, even if you aren't a fan of modern day Rust, because it's a completely different game, and people like Tython deserve to play on more active servers. Today's server donations were kindly made possible by the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra by Manscaped. This is Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, and it's responsible for over 20 million smooth pulls. That's over 10 million happy customers, including me. The wonderful lawnmower features 2 easily interchangeable blades, ceramic to begin your trim, and the game-changing foil blade to leave your yard looking bigger than ever. This package also includes the Weed Whacker, so when you're done trimming the yard, you can focus on your extremely neglected nose hairs. It's waterproof, cordless, rechargeable, and built with skin-safe technology to ensure squeaky clean nostrils. You also get the crop soother and preserver to keep your yard smelling fresh. So join myself and over 10 million others who have put their confidence in Manscaped for all things grooming, and get 20% off free international shipping and 2 free gifts when you buy the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra using the promo code on screen now. Trust me fellas, you'll feel a million times better, and your balls will thank you. In the pool of successful survival games, DEADSIDE is teetering right on the edge. But since its release in 2020, the average player count has stayed reasonably small, leading to most of the player base sticking to 2 or 3 main servers. One of these servers is an official first-person only server, which is the one I joined, and also where I found my first pistol. Oh, that's a real player. Oh my god. There's an animal. I've never seen an animal in this game. Oh, look at it. This city I was exploring is called Kamensk. It was only added into the game in December of 2023, so it surprised me that I didn't find anybody else here. Nor did I hear a single gunshot. Usually in DEADSIDE you find other players by following AI gunshots. The AI are incredible in this game at spotting, and they're bound to see any other player before you do. Genuinely, it is impressive. I spent a good amount of my time in the safe zone seeing what the community was like, as I'd never really interacted with them before. What's up fellas?
What's up?
Wow, you're loud. 1 second. You guys in a group?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
New players?
Yeah, I'm new.
Good luck.
Thank you. One of the only other groups that turned up in the hour I was there was a guy called Calais and someone I assume was his friend.
What I got?
Oh, nice rod, man. I had one of those earlier.
Thank you, thank you. It's for you, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. Some cool glasses, though.
Oh, that's perfect.
Holy.
How do I look?
Oh, shit.
Dude, that picture.
Looks so...
Alright, I'm gonna go fish. You guys have
Do it,
fun.
brother. Take care, take care. Wait, do you have bait with you?
Oh, I need bait? Oh, I do, yeah. I don't. Oh,
Easy.
thank you, thank you. You're a legend. It turns out that fishing in DEADSIDE is actually a very lucrative practice. I hear a lot of splashing, but not much bobbing. Oh! I got one. I actually got one. Look what I got for you, Callie. Look at this.
Holy f...
That's for you, brother. That's for you.
Thank you, brother. Very good fisherman. Hey, did you know that this is worth money, though? One purchase, 2k.
Oh! No, it's okay.
I swear, one purchase, 2k. Lol.
You're welcome.
I swear.
it was nice to meet a few faces at the safe zone, given I barely found a single player outside of it. It was like a little hotspot in the middle of the map, and that's probably the best thing about safe zones in these games. They offer a lot to casual players, don't get me wrong, but the social aspect is probably the best thing, knowing the lifestyle of an average survival game player. That aside, a big problem DEADSIDE players have with the game right now is the development team, and it's likely a large reason why the numbers have again been declining. From what I can see, there's a large split in the player base, with half enjoying the progress of the development and what it's introduced to the game, and then the other half, where people think Bad Pixel, the developers, just aren't listening to the wants and needs of the core community. Things like vehicles still haven't been added, despite them supposedly being in development for a few years now. On the other hand, the developers have worked hard on bringing stuff like boats, and the ability to reskin guns, which obviously hasn't gone down great. I think the DEADSIDE team has a long way to go. The community right now is definitely still small, but even Calais, who I just met today, is reasonably new to the game and has over 124 hours in the past 2 weeks, which is definitely slightly worrying. I'm gonna return to DEADSIDE in a couple years time from now, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see thousands of people, but on the other hand, there could also be none. The third game I found was First Class Trouble. It was first teased over 3 years ago as a different approach to Among Us. Usually I wouldn't class this as a survival game, but Steam has given it the survival tag because of the disaster mechanics. In each game, everyone is split into 2 groups, personoids, which are trying to disrupt the ship and take everyone down, and then residents who need to out the personoids or vote them off until everyone left is innocent. Of course, the first game I played was as a resident, and a fella called Oshu asked me to help him out. Green keycard handed in, good job fellas.
Hey, White just failed the skill check on purpose, like immediately as soon as we started it. You can go, hey, I can show you, man. That is going to be a failed generator.
What am I looking at? This is my first game, man, I'm clueless.
Oh shit. Hey, so basically that's a sign of a personoid. I would like for you to kill this man.
Oh really? Okay, I got you.
This man.
I got you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem. I'd like to say I knew something was off with Oshu, but I honestly didn't have a clue.
Oh shit, it's just us. I mean, I know I'm not the personoid, and I don't think this is a game that's worth continuing.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh. Who was it?
It was me. But yeah, I hope it helped you.
Oshu! Game 2 was similar again. The first vote came up, and I was betrayed again for saying, Hey!
That sounded quite suspicious to me.
Hey, right.
Yeah.
If you don't tell me a funny joke, I'm gonna vote you out. So you better give me a good one. I'm sorry, Rye. Did I show you a pretty joke today, by the way? Oh, yeah.
Unfortunate news.
Oh, yeah! Never mind!
I knew it!
Nice.
Yeah, obviously it's gonna hurt.
I'm sorry, Rye.
I'm not talking.
Sorry, Rye.
Nope. The game actually surprised me, and it played really well. I figured out how to refill our oxygen bar, and eventually how to do some puzzles thanks to the help of some legends. Oh, wait, I don't know how to do this. Don't do it with me.
I can walk you through it, it's fine.
You sure? Okay, sure.
Yeah, there's only one way you gotta learn, man. The sunset, so there's a line on the bottom.
Yeah.
There's like a circle, and a circle with an arrow with a line at the bottom.
So it's a sunset, I'm gonna say...
There
Okay,
you
and
go.
then my one's the semicircle with a circle, and then 2 lines above it.
Alright, so that one's called 2 lines. There you go,
Ah,
man.
okay, cool.
Simple, it's all yours.
The boys!
No.
Delete.
Delete.
بقول شيء اسمع.
Delete.
هلا.
Ça c'est que de leur côté, c'est que de notre côté ça.
Listen me, don't kill
On
anyone.
va se retrouver tout seul, frérot, ils vont nous tuer.
Shut
Ça
up.
marche que pour eux.
I talking you shut up. I talking you
African.
shut up. Listen me.
Lamouche just joking. Hey, Lamouche just joking.
Yes, I'm joking, they're joking.
Yes, she's joking. Listen to me.
Lamouche's mic is incredible. That thing is so good.
The yellow one is personoid.
Sorry?
This group were awesome, but I didn't have a clue what was going on half the time, and that was honestly alright. I am personoid.
Really?
No, no.
Come, kill him.
I'm resident. It says resident.
Nice.
100% resident.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Oh my.
Help me.
يا غبي خليه يطفي.
Help me. Help me.
Help.
Did we win? Oh.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Help me, guys. Help me. Guys, help me.
No, guys.
That was good. Alright, what do we do? Hey,
Try to
Jesus.
push me in the fire?
No, I didn't.
You try to push me in the foot?
I didn't. I swear to God, it was a mistake.
I saw you.
Help.
Pardon.
I can't get that image out of my head of Lamouche running towards me on fire. That's the funniest thing I've seen in so long. I still feel bad for Lamouche that the most I did was nudge Jesus into some fire. Every single game ended in something stupid, but the fourth game probably takes the cake now that I'm thinking back on it. This definitely isn't your average survival game, but it has survival elements like the oxygen running out, the avoiding your teammates near a fire, and obviously the massive plants that kill you for some reason. I was pleasantly surprised by the community. Everyone was very nice. It did sometimes take a while to find games because the player counts were so low, and without cross-platform, it is literally impossible to find a game at all. But considering the game is currently 80% off, maybe that can change. Next, I bought a game called Last Oasis that was on a 67% sale. Usually, a good indicator of a game being past its glory days is a low number of reviews in the last 30 days. And 22 reviews in the last 30 days definitely isn't many. I logged onto a server with 7 others, but after no response in chat and 30 minutes of walking through a strangely empty desert map, I got myself stuck. Not a great start. I obviously left the server after this, and then spent the next 2 hours trying to join the only other server with players. This server was modded, so I had to download an entirely different version of the game to join, but it ended up being worth it. Oh, yes, we're finally in. Spawn at the trade station. I think there's 15 people on this entire server right now, scattered across a pretty huge map. So it's not going to be easy to find anybody. What is going on over there? Oh, they're coming, I'm leaving. I think these are like... I don't know. So this is why people have boats that they go around in. That makes sense. There's a guy up there. Hello there.
Hi.
You got a very nice place. Just checking it out.
Yeah.
Hey, how long does this take you to build?
I'm not alone. I'm with my 2 friends. One day.
He said 1 day. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go look around. Wholesome interaction. The slightly smaller base closer to the trading outpost was owned by a guy called Ace. Ace turned out to be an admin, and when I called his base beautiful, he let me in so I could get a closer look at things. Wow. Dude, this looks cool. I have no idea what any of this is. Holy shit. Take this to get you started. Oh, thank you. Legend. Ace also gave me this gear that I think was really good, and he also gave me this grappling hook that let me hook onto his ships and explore them as well. After a bit, he realized his mic wasn't actually working, so we moved to Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can, yeah. I found out there that Ace was actually a long-time player of Last Oasis, and has been there basically since release. He took a couple breaks because of the development decisions to remove random stuff in the name of optimization, but eventually returned. Have you seen this base over here, by the way? To the right of you, it's so big.
Yeah, so I'm burning a map that everyone used to be on because it was laggy as you would just rubber band around because there was like probably like 50 bases. But yeah, this game is like poorly optimized.
Are the devs still working on it?
Kinda not. There is one dev.
Yeah.
But he was actually like, he hacked the game. He stole some code and shit. So basically made a mod kit and started to do stuff like add stuff which devs took out. So they just like employed him. So now he's the only one that's doing shit.
This game is so unique, man. Like, it's pretty well executed as well in some ways, but I mean, maybe not if you say the optimization's bad, but
yeah, I mean, that's the, like, I think if they fixed that shit, it would be so good. And like, if they updated to Unreal Engine 5, they could fix like a shit ton of stuff in that.
Oh, it's 4?
Yeah, it's Unreal Engine 4. Even like for Unreal Engine 4, it looks still good, but yeah, I love this ship.
The idea of Last Oasis is amazing. Season 1 was apparently incredible and the player counts proved that, but since then things have just gone slowly downhill. The developers added something called Blueprints, which went down horribly. They also removed the lobby system in place of an increased emphasis on communal zones in the name of nerfing clans. There were tons of changes just like that just didn't make sense in the eyes of the community. The entire story of Last Oasis is really strange. It could have no doubt been one of the best survival games in the world, with a nomadic approach to the survival genre and some of the most unique PvP I've ever seen. But almost everything fell through the roof because of optimization and messy code. According to Ace, there's just one developer left working on the game, because the rest of the team at Donkey Crew are putting all their efforts into their newer game, Bellwright, which also seems to have some similar optimization issues. 99% of the Last Oasis player base are hoping that eventually the team returns to restore what Season 1 offered them, and I really hope that happens. I gotta give thanks to Ace for telling me so much about the game that I never would have learned otherwise, and even letting me log off in his base so I didn't lose the gear he gave me. Do I just disconnect?
Yeah, just stay close to the humidifier and disconnect.
Alright, thank you so much, man.
No, you're welcome.
Been so helpful. I never thought I'd actually find somebody.
Yeah, we need like people in this game, so I think like most of the guys that play on this server are like nice guys.
It's been so cool though.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, anytime you want to talk or play, just hop on.
Yeah, I might be on tomorrow. Alright, see you later, man.
Yeah, see ya.
I'm really rooting for this game, and I got a lot of respect for that lone developer keeping this thing chugging. If you want to play the server I played today, I'll leave a link to their Discord below. It is a modded server, so you have to download a different client to the game to be able to join, but all of that is explained in their Discord, and it really is quite easy to do. The early 2000s were the golden age of MMORPGs, from Anarchy Online to MapleStory, the likes of RuneScape, and of course, Fallen Earth. Fallen Earth emerged as a huge player in late 2009 and introduced thousands of people to the genre. It had this apocalyptic approach with a widely praised crafting system and freedom that was hard to find elsewhere. But amongst some changes, especially the transition to free-to-play, the game slowly lost steam over the years and actually shut down in 2019. Fallen Earth was re-released off the back of community complaints in 2021, but with a future of no updates or fixes. I spoke to a few players about FE's future, and the general consensus was that if FE was to have any future, it would be with a relaunch of FE 1.5. I've heard a lot about this game, but it is strange exploring it by myself for the first time. There's really not a lot of people online. I'd say around 15 probably, roughly. I spent ages exploring the starter towns to see this place for myself. I asked a couple questions in chat and straight away had about 10 people helping me out, giving me tips on where to get started. Advice for new players: 1. Be patient. 2. Ask a lot of questions. 3. Do not rush to 55, enjoy the journey. One of those tips was to start at a town called Midway. As it turned out, I was already there because I must have logged on before quite a while ago. So I made a new character, completed the tutorial, and made my way back to the same town. This time with guns and a few quests under my belt. Midway, Bone Claw, Clinton Farm. He said Midway, the other one said Clinton Farm, I'm pretty sure. Midway. I'm committed. The enemies were pretty interesting. Some of them were hard to live with unless you could respawn nearby and have another attempt, and it definitely took me a while to get to grips with all the abilities. I knew I was never going to get far when progressing, because Fallen Earth isn't a game for the lighthearted. I could have been there for hundreds of hours and still be miles away from some of the fellas that have been playing this game for years. A community member called Holy Elite told me all about the different maps in Fallen Earth. Plateau, where you start off, and where I was, North Fields, and then the third, Kaibab Forest. They're essentially level locked as you go on, with Kaibab being more of a PvP centered map. And it's also the first real look at a forest or any greenery. What Holy Elite did suggest though was that I check out a sunrise, and he gave me some locations where the view was the best. I decided on a place called Kingman Prison. It was quite a bit north of my starter village, so the journey wasn't very straightforward. And on the way, I saw a lot of very interesting looking animals. By about 9 PM, I had actually arrived. It was nice, but sunrise was a while away, so I had to give it some time. We've made it. Now we just wait for for that sun to come up. It's crazy how far you can see up here. Oh god, there's a wolf. On the side, I was speaking to Holy Elite about the player base and the progression, which are heavily linked when speaking about why Fallen Earth's player count is so low. There's a lot to do on this game, and that's why some people still haven't stepped away even after more than a decade. But on the flip side, there are barriers that some people reach and then just give up and drop the game forever. Some people may never even make it to Kaibab Forest, and that's arguably the most beautiful place in the entire game. I was sent an entire list of Kaibab locations that most people will never see in their time playing the game. Sadly, footage of most of these locations is practically impossible to obtain for a large number of reasons. I've genuinely never seen another game where people spend hours going on a hike just to reach certain points of the map, or cover trails that not many people get to follow. But I began to understand when I was on top of that prison hill with nobody else within miles of me, in a lobby of about 5 people at 3 o'clock in the morning, watching the sun come up behind a massive rock. I got a lot of answers from Fallen Earth regulars about the uniqueness of this game, but my favourite answer was from Ebon Prime about what makes this game special. The game was crafted, in my opinion, by someone who loved this game. It is not a plastic prefab kind of game shoved out the door to meet an unrealistic deadline. It does not give anything to the player on a silver platter. If you want something, you have to work, try, grind for it, more akin to old school games. I have had incredibly bad days where I have come into the game defeated and broken, and I have walked away feeling like I can deal with whatever the initial problem was. FE will forever hold a place in my heart. I want to thank everyone in the Fallen Earth Discord who decided to help me with whatever it was for no reason at all. Of course, Fallen Earth has so much depth that I could never cover everything, especially as I'm an absolute rock when it comes to knowing much about MMOs. If you want to see more about this game, make sure to check out Josh Strife Hayes' video on Fallen Earth where he goes into far more detail. All of these games were recommended by you, and if there's a dead or abandoned game you'd like to see me try, then send them to my Twitter DMs. Thank you so much for your amazing support, and I also want to congratulate the winners of the Dystopia tournament I funded this month. Team Dunno won against Team Burgain Death Squad in the finals, and I paid each member of the team $50, and hopefully next year we can do the same thing. Subscribe.